Yeah, I think that's it. Hello. It's been it been a while. Um. Hi. Hello. For the vote, this is probably not gonna, make any sense what I'm about to say. But it's been like, I think 1.5 months since I last actually streamed. So hi. I exist again. At least I'm gonna try to keep existing, but I'm never that good at that. I always forget to keep existing. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't stream for so long. I guess it just, I forgot about it. Like, not forgot about it. I was like, maybe like 1 week that I just couldn't fit it in, that I couldn't manage to stream, and then like a week that I tried to stream but it didn't work, and then a week where I was, I didn't have the energy, and then like another week where it wasn't it wasn't very. I I didn't it very well, but I'm here again, so you can, um I don't know, whatever. I here again. I have returned, the prodigal, questionable creature. Anyway, I actually only like realized like 10 minutes ago that this is the update, isn't it? Yeah, like I haven't played this in a while, and there is actually the Nell's Diner update. Um, so I should probably play that at some point. I think I'm gonna warm up a bit. I don't actually know. I don't know pretty much nothing about this update. I don't generally know things about updates. I just I just see updates come out every now and again, and I'm like, whoa, there's an update. That's pretty cool. And then I play it, and I'm like, oh, wow, nice. And then I don't know again until the next update, and I have no I know that it's a diner. It says that. I've seen that name before. I've seen some like videos, like thumbnails and titles with Nell's Diner in them, but that's kind of all I know. Yeah. So I'm not gonna. I don't know if it's a big map or anything. I'm guessing a diner would be bigger than a house, but then again, it might only have one story, so that, like one floor, so it would be smaller again. I don't know if it's a big map or whatever, but it's. I'm gonna play it at some point today. If I don't forget, I think I'm gonna do like the top row. I'm gonna do. I might skip Grafton because that's a relatively big map, but I might just go through all of these, and then like at some point I'll come through Nell's Diner. But I need to do some warming up rounds first in case it's a big one. Actually, I can see the amount of rooms. Then again, that doesn't always, because Grafton has as many rooms as, fewer than Ridgeview and Edgefield. So the fact that Nell's Diner also has fewer doesn't necessarily say that much. It might be because it's one story that it's just smaller, but yeah. I was very confused for a second. 10 different stories, but yeah, that makes sense. It's a lighthouse. It's very, very vertical. All right. I haven't played in a bit. I haven't played maybe since last update. I'm not sure. It's been a while. I need to play this game more often. I've only rebirthed once. Um. So I guess let's get back to it. That that fan looks much bigger on the shadow. I need to remember that. I need to remember this trick of the light for no particular reason.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get
All
cleaned
right.
up before
It's been a while. I hope a certain cave troll isn't going to come out of their cave troll. I don't know why it went for cave troll, but I hope a certain creature isn't going to emerge from the dark realm in which they exist solely to come scare me. There is such a chance, but who knows? I might have caught them off guard by not streaming for a while and then streaming again. Alright, let's see. This is going to be... I don't actually know how it's going to be. Cause for me, it's going to be normal, probably, decently. But I don't know how other people feel when they watch me play. You know, do I do good? Is it going to be a good game? I don't know if it's going to be a good game. Other people are going to have to answer that, you know, instead of me. I'm going to say it's going to be a very good game because I've never seen anyone who is me play this game better than me. But, you know, you're allowed to have your own opinions. You're allowed to tell me I'm bad at the game. To be fair, I'm not that good at the game. For how long I've been playing? I've been playing since like I think a few months after like release. Not the like I think that's upstairs, right? Ooh, I need to remember that. But I think it had like a separate like 1.0 release or something. Yeah. Had like a separate 1.0 release or something at some point, like maybe 2020 or something. But I mean, like, I was playing from like 2 months after it was available, so that's a while longer still. I don't remember the date or anything, but it was a while. It existed for a while before it became you know, if there was a 1.0, which I believe there was, then it would have existed for a while before that happened. Alright, EMF 5, and since that's pointing at here, no, that's the photo. I thought maybe it will have tapped on the window, but I think it's the photograph. Photograph. Now, since this game is so very, very nice to its players, right, this is surely not going to be some kind of a horrible ghost that's going to merge me in very, very quickly. This game would never do something like that. Game is much too nice. Right, that might be too long, but I feel like you would see that decently. Cool. A few more things I'm going to need. I guess I can bring a crucifix in already. Also, I don't know why I'm not like doing this strategy of bringing things and leaving my flashlight in there, my torch. For some reason, I'm not doing that. Because that is actually a really good, useful tactic. Because you can bring more things quicker, or you could bring more things at the same speed, or the same things quicker. Whatever you want to say. Velocity. And then you can use your very gamer knowledge of how the house be and how fast the character walk to walk through the dark house when it is dark. Like just now, when it was dark in the dark house. I did at some point kind of like train to try and get a feeling for it. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? How old are you? Where are you? Alright. It might be spooky, but it's not spooky enough to speak back to me. But What was I saying again? I was saying something and then I interrupted myself. I sure hope that's a sign of genius, because the alternative is less good. No, that's a EMF reader. Where is my... Oh, I got some breath, which seems to confirm that I am in the right sort of location. This, I did turn on the brake just now. That's because I was going to turn on the light. What was I saying before? I cannot remember. I don't remember. Oh, I already have the camera. I was gonna take the camera to take a photograph. Let's take a picture of this bone. Not seeing a Ouija board. No Luigi's present. No Luigi thrice. No voodoo doll. No, yeah. Yes, voodoo doll. I don't know why I said no voodoo. Voodoo doll currently engaged in superposition. Very nice. That's a very special collector's item. Okay, so again, I haven't played in a while, and I really should have. So my initiative to know what things I need to do is less good than sometimes. Then again, I'm not usually a person with a lot of initiative. But I guess I can go and do a sanity check, which seems to be pretty good. And that seems to be an EMF spike. Could be an event, because it's 5. That sounds plausible. I can definitely not see any ghost orbs in here like that. I'm not seeing any dots. I'm gonna post... Oh, I took everything with me to go get new stuff, like a very intelligent person. Who needs 3 slots in your inventory if you can balance it on your head? So, their sound sensor. As we all are aware, all of the pro players of Phasmophobia obviously know that the sound sensor is really the thing that separates the... what do they call it? The wheat from the chaff? Something like that. I, in this case, am probably the wheat. I think I would be the wheat in this, the metaphorical wheat, and not the chaff, because the wheat is the thing you are looking for and the chaff is not. But I'm not 100% sure about that. Alright. Seems like we found our chaff. Either way, it's hardly like anything was going to go wrong, since I have my trusty sound sensor by my side. Look at that. I'm not even listening to it. That's how good I am at this game. I brought a sound sensor, I placed it down, and then I'm not actually using it. As I said, oh, that's relatively cold. Oh, okay. I'm not sure about this group. It cannot be Ghost Orb, and it can't be a Mimic, because that doesn't have EMF 5. So it's going to be interesting. If it's a Jinn, that could be problematic. If it's twins, I might be about to lose the life of me. Alright, it seems like it doesn't have UV, which is a decently good sign, I guess. Here also no 30 steppies. Where is my camera? I have my camera? As I said, pro gamer. Cool. I'm guessing that those... Uh-oh. I don't remember how the media on the salt works. I don't remember how that works, actually. I also forgot that they need to be unique. As I said, retroplay, not my fault. So... looking for ghostwriting, potentially. That will just happen. Spirit box could happen. Dots could happen. No ghostwriting yet. The spirit box wasn't giving anything before. Could do something now. Dots, I don't need to do much for that, other than pay attention. How old are you? Where are you? Are you a ghost? Are you green? Do you like Seinfeld? Do you like Gravity Falls? No. Oh, okay, alright. Have you ever worn a silly hat? Oh. Or is, hold on. Wait, actually, now I'm starting to doubt. If it gives a little cross, does that mean that it's saying I'm responding to this, which means yes? Like, if it would be no response, zero response, that would be false. And if it's one response, that would be true? Or is it that if it's responding, it's like it responds with a little cross, so it's false? So was it saying that it didn't? Oh, I missed the ability to film something. And there's no chance for a ghost op anyway. Alright. You sneak. How did that not count? Anyway, I'm not sure whether this means that it likes Gravity Falls and it has ever worn a silly hat. But it could do. It could also not do. I know that the... Oh. Well, it's not a mare anyway. But interesting. But I do know that either it likes Gravity Falls and it has worn a silly hat before, which is a very good combination, let me tell you that, or it doesn't like it and it has not worn a silly hat before, at least to its knowledge, which would be maybe acceptable, you know. I'm not going to police, but you really need to, you know, you really need to do that, kind of min-max your silly hatness. Which, I've actually, I wore a silly hat today. Slightly silly. It's not as silly as it is very, very cool and epic, actually. It's like a Ushanka, or one of those, like... Oh, hi there. That's a shade, right? Yeah. That's a shade. I can take a picture of that, right? Alright. I don't mind it being a shade when compared to the twins. Where's my photo camera? Oh, it's right there. But that's like one of those old flight hats with like the ear flaps and the little wool part in the front. I wore one of those, which is slightly silly, but mostly epic. Other than that, I don't wear a lot of silly hats. I mainly wear very intelligent hats, actually. I don't wear many hats in general, but but when I do, the intelligent most of hats. Looking absolutely dapper and clued. Also, I think I need to place this camera a little closer, because before I couldn't actually like get any of the stuff recorded. Also, what are my extra things? Preventive from haunting for blah blah. Oh, I was almost too late to actually go get that. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Why are you there and not, like... I think it was... No, that still counted. Alright. Did it just knock on a window somewhere? I'm not sure. Either way... I'm doing alright on this sound. Doing decently on photos, and might just chill out a bit in a minute to go get some videos. Yeah, no. Alright. Because is there like a way to get more sound recordings? Like a thing you can do to sort of be in sound recording mode, other than hold this little thing and wait until something happens? Because I'm not sure what it would be. Like maybe there is, but I don't actually know. I don't know if there is. Was that did this make that noise? Huh. Looks like it would be made of plastic. Actually, no, those scratches seem metal-y. The heaviest of metals. Such as lead or tungsten or osmium. I believe osmium is a metal. And I believe it's heavy in solid form. I'm pretty sure it's solid at room temperature. I don't think that's going to be a good picture, but I'll take it anyway. Value 0, yeah. As I say, I have not yet got used to the new media stuff. I'm not sure yet what things count as photos and what don't. For the sound sensor and for the videos, that's decently self-explanatory because they both kind of indicate when there is a thing. But the photo camera doesn't quite, and I'm still used to taking pictures of footsteps in salt, but I don't think that's usually, you know... Alright, I think ads are about to start, in which case I'm just gonna sit here until it says something about the ads being done. I don't know. It's always weird to me how the ads... I don't know, I don't think you can fully disable them, because they're like... Apparently when you do that, you get like pre-roll ads, and nobody likes pre-roll ads. I mean, does anyone like ads? I don't know. I don't think I can opt out of any ads anymore. Like, opt out of all ads. I need to have some ads, which is not that great, but I don't know. Making money is too complicated for me. I'm a silly little creature. I don't know. I don't know. And just sit there and try to make friends with the money or something. I don't know. And then it's like, nah. I don't think it has ears, so it's not very effective, but anyway, I don't know what that was about. Least funny spiel since the 19th century. Meanwhile, I got something on camera just now. I'm not sure what it was. Wait, this was talking? Oh. I didn't realize that that was talking. So that's a duplicate. Alright, that's less great than I initially was thinking it was. Lights flicker. Oh. Oh. I want to make sure that it's recording again. But I think, like, when it's in the book, I think they just replace it with, like, the actual sound file that it plays instead of, like, taking the sort of the recording of that moment, placing that in the book. Which makes sense, but it's, in this case, it's slightly odd because my recording of it was pretty much, it pretty much just sounded like static, so that's a bit odd. Like, is static technically the name only of the visual thing, like the snow, or does? Because I feel like static might actually be the name of both the snow and the sound with the white noise. But I don't know. I'm not certain. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get a lot of videos like this. What were my other objectives again? Even if I'm hunting and escape the ghost during hunt. I know that I should really be getting hunted and stuff, because that would both make for a lot of money and for a lot of content, but I'm too scared. I'm gonna be real. I'm not that cool. I'm not the type of person who goes and be like that. As much as I wish I were a little braver, I am not that brave. I am definitely not such a type of intensity of braveness. Oh, it still looks like you can interact with it. I don't know, maybe I should just do it anyway to become brave. Maybe if I brave enough, I become brave. I mean, I have smudge sticks, and I have, for some reason, an EMF reader, but I can got an extra slow, so that's gonna be fine. I don't think this is a good idea, but hey, maybe the ghost is gonna be really cool and actually, like, not get me. And I would also need to turn the light off. And then I'm going to get... Ooh, it didn't have spirit box, right? It was, yeah, it's shade, so it would not spirit box have. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can get any sounds in the meantime. I don't know if I can get much other than ghosts. Yawn. Oh. It's not recording. It's. Oh, I pressed the wrong button to try to record. Oh, can you not? There we go. That's a photo, right? Yeah. And you can't make photos of thrown objects or moving doors anymore, because the photo doesn't prove that it has moved, only that it is now in a different place than where it was at some point. And certainly not that it's been moved by a ghost. Well, I mean, I suppose if it used to be in one place and now is in another, it must have moved. Unless everything else has moved around it. But yeah, it doesn't prove that a ghost has thrown it, so I guess that makes sense. Ooh. That was spooky. I'm not super happy to hear that, but also evidence or media, I guess. Yay. That's pretty cool, I suppose. What are other things that I could take photos of? Because I could take photos of UV, but I don't. The ghost doesn't have UV. What evidence was it again? Writing. I could do another ghost writing, but that wouldn't be unique, so that would be not that useful. I've done an EMF and writing. You probably can't do freezing. Yeah, no, because you need to hold the button on the thermometer while you take the picture, which I don't think is possible, at least by yourself. Might be possible with the first thermometer, but probably not. Like, just to keep things fair. It's definitely don't feel entirely at ease with the ghost being. Well, I mean, I'm probably still a decently high sanity, but at any moment now I could be proven wrong. Speaking of which, I haven't actually looked where my hiding spots are. Like, I looked for a few, but I guess this would probably be my best, because I could, you know, it's like around that corner, which might be effective, then around that corner, then around that. I feel like that would be decently effective. What's it got? Oh, that painting that fell. There's 3 fallen paintings. I don't actually know which of them would be the fallen one. Ah, that is less than great. I don't have a recording or a 5th photo to show for my efforts. Hold on, let me rotate on. Alright. Alright, I was still in time for that one. Alright. Good, good, good. And there's another 3. That doesn't. That can't make a video of an EMF reader because you can already make a photograph. You can't make a video of freezing breath either. Which I guess makes sense because in some of the maps, just if you haven't turned the generator on yet and it's like it's snowing, I think you always get freezing breath. Not on all of the maps maybe, but on some of them definitely, right? I don't know if I'll be able to do entirely original videos either. Might need some duplicates of those. But, you know, they might be fine. I am getting scared. This game is very fun with multiple people. Though I do, you know, lose a lot more often. Lose my life a lot more often when I'm playing with multiple people, but by yourself, it's spooky. At least for me, I'm easily spooked. Oh, another object thrown. With, you know. Oh, that's not horrible. I'm getting scared now that the ghost is almost able to hunt. In which case it would still be stopped by like 3, well, no, 4? Like 4 or 6 charges of the crucifix, I think. No, it's not almost able to hunt yet, because shades, I think, hunt at 30%, right? I think they're the only ones with the lower hunting threshold than 50. Which, you know, means I still have a while to go if I'm actually going to get hunted. Which is slightly good. That's like 3% good. Alright, I think I got that. No, I did not. What is... I don't know. Because that's not still from that item, right? Maybe it was, I don't know. I've got a song in my head, but I still don't know how the copyright stuff works, and I don't accidentally want to, you know, copyright strike myself by singing a song that you are not allowed to sing or anything. I wish my own songs would get stuck in my head, because I'm probably allowed to sing those. I'm pretty sure. Because, you know, because I happen to be me. Contrary to popular belief, I am in fact who I am. What this ghost am is taking a while, but that makes sense because it's a shade. But yeah, come on, surely you can throw just one more item so I can put away this camera so that I can be prepared for whenever you're going to decide to hunt, right? Ghosty boo. Ghastly creature. Shirley. I don't know if your name is Shirley. Your name is Tim. Hi, Tim. It's not. It hath not responded. I wonder what ghost I would be. I think I've thought about this before. It's one of those things you just, every now and again you get that thought of like, what would I be as if I were a ghost? I don't know. I might be a poltergeist because I think those are known for being annoying. Like not necessarily in the game. In the game they're pretty alright, but like in real life, right? The legends of poltergeists are that they kind of are there to annoy people, which is quite a noble mission that I can completely find myself in. But this is definitely not a poltergeist because it's not annoying. Well, I mean, sort of, but not in the way that a poltergeist is. It is not throwing my head away. Is that a thing that poltergeists would do? Probably not. I need to look at the poltergeist code of conduct to figure out what, you know, what they are and not allowed to do. And also, I'm gonna do a sanity check real quick. Because I've got to be getting close to, you know, huntable levels at this point. Right? It's still 5%. Did it just throw things? The Scamply Tamper. I mean, I guess it makes sense because I was in the room and all that. Actually, you know what? If it's always gonna hunt, I think I'm actually gonna... Oh boy. I don't... Does that mean it's moved? Oh no, this might be a bit late to go and try and figure out if it's moved. Like, I still have 3% sanity left or something to figure out. Like 4. I always forget how much it can vary by a total of 5%. Because then, like, 2 to 6. Like, hold on, because the percentage jumps around a little, but because I've seen 32 and a 36, I'm guessing that it's probably 34 right now. Because the thing is, like, my sanity isn't actually changing right now, but the value that it's showing is changing a bit. Oh boy, it's going to town in there. Is it too late to go and say that actually I'm still gonna play like Planet Crafter or something? I don't think they have ghosts there. Not that I'm aware of. They have plenty of people who could have turned into ghosts, but I don't know if ghosts exist in space. Not yet. I should write a book about ghosts in space. That could be cool. Right? Writing a book about ghosts in space instead of being attacked by ghosts. Because being attacked by ghosts is actually really scary and not good for my heart. You know? Anybody very interested in the idea of ghost book? Oh boy. Okay, it still seems to be here. Let me turn the light on here so that when it hunts I can just... Actually, no, that would mean that my sanity wouldn't go down. Hold on. Oh wait, and they still have the crucifixes. I don't like... Oh, it's used up a crucifix. Yeah. Right. Oh, I don't know if I wanna... Oh no. I've already done a brave thing. I've already been in a house while it could have moved and could have hunted. I'm gonna take that as a win. I'm the bravest boy that I have ever been. Chair. It was saying chair. I think it was saying watching you, but like I'm watching you, but you know, money bags reward. Does that just mean I've had a lot of money? Is that just an achievement? Or is it a thing that gives me all the money? Because I wouldn't mind that. As you can see, I am not yet able to upgrade the spirit box. And that would be pretty epic. But I think it's an achievement. Look at all them UV lights. Alright. So... this game is... Why do I play this game again? Why do I like this game again? Because of my friends, I think. I'm not sure where they are right now. They are Definitely not in my lobby. Which, you know, them being in my lobby would be kind of an awesome case scenario, but I don't think they are. So, I guess I'm going at it myself. Alright, let's see what type of a spectral being hides in this domicile. No monkey paw. Pino. Handy Michael. I need to try and remember that there is a hand in the garage, as it should be. Alright. Then here is the breaker, the one who breaks. Skylar, I'm the one who breaks. I'm not broken. I'm the one who breaks. Is that how the hi? No, I mean hi. There appears to have been a ghost near this location. Oh. Wait. Is that another room? That's... Or is it this... The one here again? Didn't I just turn that off? No, this is another one. But it's... Oh, it is this one. Huh. Where did I get cold breath just now? Oh, I already don't know if I like this ghost. Just gonna do a wild guess. So that if I... You know... At least I've got a guess in my book. Is there any ghost that likes to be wet? Oh boy. Is this an Oni or something? It is wildly active. That is very interesting. Slash neg. How does that work? Yeah, I don't know about this ghost. It's this ghost might be a bit of a bit of a mungus. Oh boy. I may need to start carrying a smudge stick already, which is not a good thing. Oh. I think it's probably in the shower room there, but the bathroom, but I'll go and check temperatures to make sure. This is 4. I'm guessing it's in this room, but... Oh, that was 1.6. It seems to be in this room, yeah. I'll leave that on for ambient. For ambient music. This game doesn't have any music, which makes sense, I guess. But it slightly confuses my brain. Mildly. Yeah, there wasn't any freezing temps yet, but it was kind of close. Am I seeing any Borbs? Any ghost schnobs hiding here in this room? Not yet. Maybe at some point, but those usually seem to be decently early in their being find-a-bludge. I don't like this. This. I mean, for obvious reasons, but it's giving me a not that great feeling. It's giving me it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. It's giving me the heebie out of jeebies. Out of all of the jeebies, definitely heebie. Yeah, I don't think it's ghost orb. It could be, but I'm not seeing one. So I'm guessing ghost orbed. Oh boy. I think the Raiju with electronics can attack from like 70, but that does have ghost orbs, yeah, so... I don't know about this. I don't know about this. It might just be an Oni, in which case it's going to be completely fine. Or it might be... What else could it be? It could be a Thay. Or Thay-Them. Well, I don't know about that. It could be a spirit. Spirits are always wild for no apparent reason. It wasn't throwing things that much. Like, I think the poltergeist throwing things a lot only applies to poltergeist throwing things, not to it actually, like, I don't think that actually applies to it turning on the shower or something like that. So, I don't think it's a poltergeist. I don't think that would make this happen. Seems like not freezing temperatures, at least yet. At least it is kind of like, you know, it's decently close to the front entrance, but it's also like if it would come down the stairs, you could just run the other way around. Like if it would be in the living room or something, it would see you and it would be able to follow it pretty quickly. But here I feel like at least you have some time to get out. Like away anyway. Away from the creature. As I say, I'm not very happy with what's happening. I don't think it's twins, because it was doing a lot and it was all like in this room and in the room kind of like to the side of it. It was doing the showers, which I think it's good when it's not a twins, because twins, when they hunt, they can kind of come from anywhere, really. There's a decent chance to be attacked from right behind you and you will not know where to go. But again, I don't think it's a Raiju because I'm not seeing any dots, and I think they probably also have freezing. No, they don't. No, not UV, EMF and dots. Right. They have EMF and dot. I guess I can go and place a dot sensor just to look at that. Oh, were there ads just now? I think there were. But I didn't actually notice if there were any ads. I'm not incredibly good at streaming, as I said before. Alright. Let's see what that will bring forth. And then I will also bring a booklet. Actually, not a booklet, just a book. A booklet. They're doing things all over the place. I think currently it's only like a demon or like a candle on Rio that could hunt, which is for about 1/24th, or like 23/24th. That's good because I haven't placed a candle in there. But yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna say it very many more times. I'm very sorry for that, but I don't like this one. I don't like it when they don't willingly let me win. They're mean when they don't do that. I'm a thinker, not a stinker. I am definitely also a bit of a stinker. Hello. Are you Ghost? How old are you?
A young individual.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, at least I've got some of the most scary options eliminated now. Because it's not a Thay, it's not a Raiju, it's not a demon. It could be a Moroi, in which case I've been cursed. Which I would notice from my sanity going down pretty quickly. Which would be a pretty strong lead. Moroi would have writing and temps. Other than that, twins and mimic are scary, but as I say, I don't think it's twins, because it seemed to have mainly done stuff around the same room. And then Mare could be scary. I guess I can turn on the lights. Oh, I don't. This is why I play the game with other people there, because it's less scary when there's many people there. Oh, hi. Something is written. I think a mare in the dark could almost hunt at this point. Oh boy. It hasn't turned on any lights, but I don't know how common that really is. It has turned off a light, which slightly scares me. Ghosts be scary. Because I believe mares. I don't know, I'm never sure on like what is actually true and what is just rumors, but I believe mares can actually turn off lights. Like they're more prone to doing that, I think. Mare would have a ghost orb, so luckily that doesn't seem to be the case. Could be dots, could be EMF, could be UV, could be freezing. Oh. That drain seems pretty normal. In fact, I'd maybe expect it to be more. Nah, I don't know, I wasn't feeling that for very long. Still though, if I take these pills, I'm going to have my sanity cured anyway. So I'm gonna put some salt in there. Salt from the earth. I forget what that actually, salt of the earth actually means. But it means something smart. It means something smart. That's my second shape. Ooh, this ghost has feet. This ghost can likely walk. Right, so that would be UV, which means poltergeist. It is a poltergeist, huh? Because I think in that case it would just be an insane poltergeist that just does a lot of interactions with things that aren't throwing it. I think poltergeists, mainly throw things. But I'm not 100% sure. Me being me, I'm never quite sure. I don't know why I'm looking for this. I guess to see if it's in the room it can still be useful, but... What are my missions? Paramic? We love a good paramic. Sound recorder. Now that sounded... Ooh, yep. That's quite right. That's a handprint. I'm gonna guess. I don't actually know. Fingerprint and footprint do count as separate things, which is very nice. I like that. I like that for me. Ooh, and I missed the EMF reader, actually. Could have had the EMF reader. I have the book. There we go. EMF reading. Very cool. Alright. Now, I guess I can try and get some videos. Sort of videos could I get from, well, I mean, obviously from a poltergeist you could get some throwing. Poltergeists love to throw. That was flickering lights, but I did not catch it on camera because that feels just too regular for me. Because I don't think it's, I don't know if it's ever meant anything before. But now, you can get it as a piece of evidence. Oh. That is... I definitely very nearly chickened out there. Because I was putting my laptop on the charger while I was half looking, and suddenly the door started to shake, and I was like, oh, I'm about to lose my life, aren't I? But I didn't. I'm going to get a sound sensor, or the sound recorder. Oh boy, I'm keeping high sanity on this. That's not problematic. I see that, in fact, as actually very unproblematic, problemless. Oh. That sounds like a snake. I don't know what the snake said. Oh no, it's just paranormal groaning. I perform paranormal groaning sometimes when I stub my toe on a paranormal. Stub my toe on a ghost, and then I moan paranormal. Or a groan? Was it a groan or a moan? Oh, both possible. I guess I could take that. What was I gonna bring actually? I was gonna... Paramac, that's right. I was gonna bring a Paramac. Paranormal Michael. Almost as good as Contact Mike. That's not apparent. What was that? Sort of like... Huh? Was that from like the other side of the house? Just now? Ah, Alright, that was paranormal. Man, why do I play this game? I don't have the guts for it. I am not... Capturing video of a ghost. That's rather an odd sort of thing. I do not believe myself capable of doing such a thing. Lest I lose my life. No, that doesn't count as a thing I can sound record. Bro beeps loudly. Can you still get that? Alright. Okay, it's not 100, but it's alright. Yeah. At least I want to get another... Oh. What type of noise is this?
Get out.
Oh, that's spooky, alright. Did I get that? No, I didn't. Did I not hold the record button for quite long enough? Oh, wait. I don't like that. It should have given me that, right? I don't. Why do I be a spook hunter if I get spooked? I'm not the one who should get spooked. The spook should get spooked. That's why it's called the spook. But, you know, in reality, it's me who get the spooks. Even though I didn't intend to be spooked. I intend to spook the spook with my devilishly handsome appearance. Paranormal talking, that's... I guess I can actually still see if I can get more fingerprints, because... Yeah, that was definitely a fat, greasy touch. Made here. Beautiful. And then I guess I could go and just see for a second if I can get some stuff with the camera, but I'm scared. I don't know why I'm playing this game, and I don't know why I'm playing it alone, but for some reason I've decided that is what me do. I make bad decisions sometimes, and then some more times. And most of the times, really, most of the times where I make decisions, I make bad decisions. Many of the times. I can put it on record. Because the thing is, I really like the puzzle aspect of this game, but I am very spooked. I'm not brave, which I don't know, for some people makes it more fun to watch, but the fact that I'm not likely to actually go and get hunted by a ghost because I'm easily spooked doesn't seem like a great thing for content and for, you know, watchability. Oh, I think that was last video. And I'm just gonna leave it there because, well, at this level anyway. Gonna leave it there because, you know. But yeah, I'm not. The problem is, whenever there's an actual hunt, there is a chance that, there is a chance that my game brain turns on and that everything, just starts working. Oh, I didn't get the bone anymore. I could have very easily gotten that. But there would have been... sometimes my brain turns into game mode and I become a wiener. I become the one who weens. I'm not in wiener Skylar. I am the one who weens. But sometimes I become the one who weens. Sometimes, many of the times, I just kind of, it's sort of the equivalent of going limp. I just kind of stop doing stuff and I freak out. I take a, you know, a fat few seconds to just freak out exclusively. Which I guess, intermediate mode makes that, less bad because the ghost hunts less often, and when it does, it's not as scary, or it's not like, it probably doesn't take as long. Either way, it's less difficult, which is very much useful, and that helps. But I don't like seeing intermediate there every time that I start a game, because I want to be good at this game. I want to be a Jamer. I'm gonna be the pro of the video games, but I'm not. Instead, I'm kind of like the oh dear Lord no of the video games. And James isn't even here. Who's James? I don't know James. Oh, it seems. I think that was probably actually a ghost interaction. It seemed to be somewhere in this room, which is probably a useful thing, because then I would know that it's in this room, but I'm not 100% certain that it is in this room. I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to leave that too. You know what, I'm going to leave that too. And then I'm going to leave and get more stuff. See, did that without a flashlight. Only largely incompetent. Only almost entirely incompetent I am. Yoda said. Alright. Now the second item, which will help me see the camera. The video camera. I'm gonna see, I guess, if there's any orbs I can see like this. I'll take it off the stand first, actually. That definitely helps with visibility. Where is... oh my... my level of skill is not that high. Regrettably. Oh. It's cold over here. I'm just gonna play some stuff here and see how that, if it happens to get anything. You know, this is very much a me sort of thing to think about, but I would really love this game if it had like... No, I don't like that. Oh. Alright, I would really like this game if you could do some like sort of like logic or programming things where you can say, like, it doesn't have to, it's probably not a thing that most people would enjoy, but I would, you know, if I could make a mod for this game, if firstly, I mean, there's bound to be modding possible for this game. If there is, and if I would, you know, be competent enough at things to do modding, I would probably try and make a mod that where you can kind of connect things together. What I mean is, like, for example, you could put a photo camera on a stand or something, and then you can wire that up so that when a sound sensor picks up anything of more than 10 decibels or something... Did that just float away? In the left corner of the... Huh, I don't know. But, you know, whenever there's more than a certain sound level, it takes a photo. Or if, you know, just some things like that. Maybe if there's, you know, just things like that you could sort of almost program a sort of, you know, what they always have in movies with like Egyptian traps or Maya traps, where just, you know, people step on a plate and or like the ghost steps on a plate or crosses a motion sensor. Actually, that would be a really cool one. Hey, that wasn't there before. That was likely not there before. Can't say I noticed. Which is not great. But who can say if it's a ghost? Maybe it's just somebody practicing their drawing. Maybe I just had a psychosis and I accidentally drew that. Happens to the best of us. And to me, apparently. But, you know, if you could have like a motion sensor and that would, you know, like somehow take a picture whenever it's triggered, something like that, that would be kind of cool. That's interesting. Has its own. I mean, good job if you don't want anyone to run into you. To be entirely fair, it could potentially help with that. Oh no. Is this twins? No, it can't be twins. Alright. These temperatures have not frozen yet. Not seeing any fingerprints anywhere, but I don't know if there are gonna be. I heard that one door like behind me just now, which is not great. How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Spirit box. Oh boy. I need to make sure that it isn't a mare. because that would be the Pookie. It would be very the Pookie. Oh boy. So that's not a ghost orb, right? It didn't seem like it was giving freezing temperatures. It's cold in the van though. Is it? No, it's not snowing. Is it? It's snowing? Huh. It very much looks like not snowing. I'm so glad that the ghost can't come in the van. If they ever change that, I'm going to I'm gonna make a lot of pictures of people's butts in this game. I seriously might, you know. I'm a wildcat. You never know what I'm gonna do next. This, cause I'm scary. I'm big scary. Huh. That's definitely a different angle than I left it at. But I'm sure it's fine. It just got tired and wanted to lay down. Right. Okay, so does the deer have a... Wait, oh no, ghost orbis. Wait, did I just... I crossed it off before and I just didn't actually look if it made any problems happen. But that's... Alright, so... If it's a Moroi, I'm going to lose rapid sanity quickly. If it's a mare, I need to make sure to turn on the lights. If it's a Dio, I think they can early hunt, but I'm not sure. So that wouldn't be great anyway. I'd have to make sure to, like, know by that point. Because I could definitely loop it around... Well, I don't know if I would succeed at looping it around the kitchen table. Was that a ghost orb? That looked like a potentially a ghost orb. Did it? You know what, I'm gonna take a pill. Oh boy. And then what else am I gonna take? Is there anything I need for mission? Goes to firelight. That could be useful. Escape the ghost. Oh, I don't know about that. Gosh, I don't know about that one. I don't know about doing that, Bosh. You do know that's spooky, alright? You are aware of that, right, Wash? Hey, the camera is lying. Lying down. I'm gonna place down some extra crucifixes. Now I'm gonna see, because there was something before. It might have been a thrown item. But it definitely felt like it was a crucifix. Was that from... Oh, I missed that one. Huh. Wait, evidence? Oh, I don't like the rattling in the doors that they do. Is it a poltergeist again? Oh boy, what would poltergeist be again? Ultraviolet. It just rattled this door. Oh, there is UV on the door, which makes it a polty guys. More like polter, that's alright. I was gonna say polter nice, but then I was like, that's kind of exaggerated. What about just a polter, that's alright. Well, I'm... Oh god, I don't have my... Sweet. A sweet Lord. That was spooky and or scary. That's right, potentially both. Did I take the camera back with me? No. Oh. Anyway, that is a ghost video. I don't want to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to escape it during a hunt. I think I'm going to count that as an absolute victory. I see that as an absolute win. Time to... I think that means that the next map is going to be the diner.
Back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Slop, slop. Alright. That ain't too bad. Maybe life ain't too heck. I think the headgear is pretty expensive. Yeah, that's 10,000. Wowzers. That means that the next one is Nell. I think after Nell's Diner, I'm probably going to quit for the day. Because it's, as I said, first stream in a while. And I am somewhere to go tomorrow. And also, scary game. I'm probably gonna stop after this game. It's spooky. It's very the spooky.
Alright, we're here.
Alright. So... there's a big room, and there's some rooms in the back. Back rooms? Or... so those are like the lights, the lines. I think they're lights. Is that a police car? Interesting. Oh, this is one that actually has very useful cameras. The exterior. The staff hallway. And the counter area. You can't pan with them, but you can zoom. Is this one? Hold on. This gets brighter whenever you're not looking at it. No, it just periodically becomes brighter. That's odd. That is slightly odd. Huh. Alright, I guess we go in. I don't know what else I was gonna do, but it's time to go in. Right, yeah. Then get the keys. Oh, those are funny keys. They're like the keys of a quirky business owner. Also, hold on. how scared do I need to be of the ghost that has? Because this isn't just like. This is. These aren't just like. This normally, all these places are like there's no one there. You know, kind of. Oh. Is this the breaker? Probably not, right? It's a large object. Okay, it's got multiple entrance exits. That's a foot. I recognize that. I had biology in school. I recognize what a foot is. But do I need to be scared? Because, like, no, as I say, normally there's no cars or anything, right? Nothing like that. There's just, you know, it's just a house that no one's been in for a while or something like that. At least you can tell yourself that. That is really cool and really spooky. Like, I like it, but also I don't like I don't like it because I like it. Is that a FNAF reference? Help wanted? Warning, help wanted. Oh boy. This is a really spooky one. I'm not gonna lie, this one's real spooky. Especially with some of just the ambient noises. With that thing in the back, with this... I think it's the police cars, like the sirens spinning, that makes that noise. Or it might just be the engine. I think it might actually only be the engine. And then, like, that flickering, that is really, really well done, and way too scary for me. I need my parents to help me with this one. Or, like, my friends. Where is Ash when you need Ash? Ash is good at this game. Ash has abilities. Ash is competent. I don't know if I can say that about myself. Ash is a gamer. Why not ask Ash? Oh boy. What was making those noises? Can the ghost turn that on? Because that would be really cool. And there's mustard and ketchup. Likely. There are other substances which are red and yellow. I must warn you. Halters. Malibu. Speed limit. Cyrix Carnival. Oh, you attention-seeking little creature. That's spooky. That's a phantom. It's a phantom. It's the game is telling me it's a phantom because it teleported to, you know, the place where I was, and it did a thing. Ooh, I'm onto the phantom. I figured out that it's actually a phantom. That's a record, first playthrough, record run of Nell's Diner. Thank you very much. Oh man, oh, couldn't they invent a less scary map? Like a map where it's like actually there's no ghost here. And if there is a ghost, it's like in different rooms from you. It can't reach you. The whole map, you are just outside. You can just look at the ghost and figure everything out really easily. Could they not do that? Is that not possible? Why do I do this? Why do I play these sorts of games? I've played these games before. Oh right, I still need to photograph the foot. But like, I need to be scared, right, of the ghost that has just apparently taken out all the owners of all those cars. That's a scary creature, right? Also, I am happy that like the ghost is in the sort of front room of the diner, just because that's kind of like probably the most interesting area of it. I might also do like a friendly ghost run after this, just so that it's, you know, fun to like look around and everything. Because right now I'm too scared to actually look around and show stuff. Is that glass? I think it is. Oh boy. I was not sure if I was a hunt for a second. It was definitely not a font. Oh boy. There's no hiding space like very near the entrance either. I'm gonna do a sanity check because that was a ghost event. Still don't know how those work with sanity. Found some remains. Yeah. Did indeed. Oh man, why? Why me? Why couldn't they find like someone who is ghost resistant? Someone who is actually like good at this job. Oh, the night vision doesn't do much here. I guess because a lot of stuff is already black. Not seeing any goals. Apparently something has just been happened here, but not just enough for me to still see the EMF level in it. Something else with oh boy. It's never it's always difficult when like makers of spooky games are too good at their job, because this is, I'm gonna be real, this is like, I think this is spookier than the Asylum, because Asylum is just kind of like, you know, it's an asylum. Of course it's kind of spooky, but it's not like, it's just limited by the spookiness because it's an asylum, so it's already spooky. But this is a place that, you know, usually it's bustling, but it's real. It's spooky now. They made it spooky. They made it spooky real good. Oh. Firelight. I'm gonna do a firelight. Firelighting. Lighting the room up like FNAF 3 style. I'm not talking turning on the lights. I probably should actually. I don't actually know where the breaker is. Hi. That's something from a way spooky movie. Well, I'm gonna check if I can find where the breaker is. But just the sign flickering, and then like you're in there, you're like, oh, there's nothing to be seen here. Everything is fine. And then like the salt shaker rolls at you, and you're like, you know, that doesn't just happen randomly. Something probably happened. And then you get spooked. That's always the last step of that sequence. It's a set in stone 3-step sequence. I should have played this with other people. I should have said, oh, no one else is able to play today. I'm going to play something easy and fun that, that I can survive. That will not give me a heart attack. And I didn't say that. I did not, in fact, decree such a thing. And I regret not, in fact, decreeing such a thing. Oh, I might clean the area with incense. Oh boy, spooky voice things. Spooky voice things are scary. Oh. If this is just a poltergeist, that's fine. That would be completely fine. Well, not actually completely fine. That would be decently alright. If it's not, I don't know. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here?
Elderly victim.
Oh, it's spooky. Oh, it took my sanity away. I think that's what happens then, right? I think that should be cleansed, right? Sometimes you don't need juices to do a cleanse. I don't either. I wait for my thesis to ship. That's how body work. Like, one literarily educated biologist will be like, oh, that's exactly the joke you're making. That's mildly good. And nobody else in the universe will understand what I just tried to say. I'm not seeing any ghost orbs. This is where the ghost was, because it was called there before, and also stuff happened there. And the incense. I cleaned it with incense, and it was like, yup, you cleaned it with incense. So it's there. I'm gonna take some sanity pills. And then I think a sound sensor would be cool. Oh man. Because I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, just these empty cars out here. When there's no humans, at least, in the building. That's spookly. Oh, hi, writing. I think this might actually be another poltergeist. It isn't. That was Dots. Oh, it's a Dio? Oh boy. I mean, there is a pretty good loop spot right there that would work absolutely tremendously. But I still don't like it. I don't like that it's a Dio. Could it not be like a... Could it not be like a not ghost? Just a puppy. Just a really, really adorable puppy. Could it... Please? Please, devs. Add cute puppy to game. But like in a good way. Don't make it like... Actually, there's a puppy that murders you or something. Just make it just a cute puppy. They should put some kind of a cute like pet in the van or something, right? That's not just me who thinks that. Oh, it doesn't quite hit that. But it can get some ghost orbs, right? Oh, I mean, not ghost orbs, dots. Oh, what just happened there? Was it just something thrown? Oh no. Again, I don't remember if a Dio has a special hunting threshold. So I'm scared to go in there and do much. I have not brushed up my knowledge on Phasmophobia in a while, and there have been updates. Oh, I guess I can go for the break. I can. Oh, that's like right where the foot was as well. The breaker is near the foot. And I suppose that would be a generator outside, and then that's the breaker, which could still pop. And then I guess I'm just gonna look around some of the rooms. I'm not gonna be there very long, because there is still a spooky ghost. Can you go through all of the rooms to each other? Because that would be kind of cool if it would just actually, you know, like if you could make like a circle, like around there maybe, and then through there, around there, something like that, with like through there. Just one massive loop. That would be really cool. I mean, not for me because I'm dogged, you know, looping, but for somebody it's really cool. I am finally going to be able to watch 5 different people play this map, by the way, which I'm very happy about because it's, as I say, incredibly cool map. Way too scary for me. I should not be allowed in here without, like, some sort of guidance of a person over 18 years old. It's really cool. I want to see so much more of it, but I'm not brave enough to do it. Also, I didn't say, but I'm thinking of just making whenever I want. Maybe just like the whole year, spooky months. You know, like other people can say like, oh no, it's September. But I'm like, no, it's the 9th spooky month of the year. That's just, you know, it's the 9th spooky / pride month of the year. And the last day of September is going to be September Ween. Right? So there's just 12 spooky months, 12 pride months, and 12 Halloweens in a year. Then the question is, in February, would it be like one day is always the spooky day? Always Halloween, February, February. Is it always the same day that's February, or is it always the last day of the month? Because, you know, the last day of the month isn't always the same. I'm thinking of what else I should bring to do like a tour of a whole building. Maybe a sound recorder? I guess that could work. Or maybe I should get a firelight. I don't know. Because there is something in here that makes sounds sometimes, right? Or is that just my footsteps that I'm hearing? Alright, so you can go through here. This is not a door. Ghost hunting distribution. I still love that it's called ghost hunting. So these are the bathrooms. Women, I'm allowed to go in there. I'm an aspiring woman. Alright. Can't open that one. There must be someone on there. The ghost? The ghost taking a dookie. Alright, so those are sinks. Min. I'm a min. I'm allowed to go in here. Alright. Toilet papers. Papers of the toilet. Urinal thrice. Very nice. Is this a hiding spot? This feels very sketchy as a hiding spot. Dio. I do like that they have like cool sort of design things with like, you know, this is the Dio. Like it says it on the wall there. And there's a license plate that says Phantom, but with a few letters in there. Oh boy. That was kind of spooky. Oh, this is actually a really nice room. Mr. Sprinkle. I really like this room. Can you get in there? Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll wait here until somebody comes get me. Maybe not. I'm not patient. This... You could... Hold on, this couldn't... It's saying there's like a way to light it up. Maybe if I turn on the brake? That's right. My mission for a while. Man-ager. That's a person who makes men become old. Oh. That's just the arcade, right? The arcade cabinet, that's... Oh. I'm gonna do a sanity check. Oh, I'm not. I don't know if I like that. It's a spooky sound, that's for sure. Oh man, I don't know. As I say, I'm not... is that EMF 5 or is that just a ghost event? Would it be doing a ghost event if I'm not in there? Because it is a Diogen. I have writing. I'm pretty sure I definitely have writing. I have spirit box, yeah, and I have a dot. Right. I think I have dots. I'm pretty sure I have dots. I'm pretty sure it was a dot that I saw. But now I'm starting to question myself. Oh, it's spooky that the fences make sound. Like that's... The fence is standing there. The fence in itself should not be making sound. Like maybe some twigs are getting stiff, but that would be a lot of wind, right? That's not just me, right? Hi, Dutch. Oh. I was not expecting it. I was right about to go in there. I was like, if anything scary happens now, I'm going to be in there with a Diogen who's going to find me in no time. But damn, that was incredibly spooky. Oh, that's really cool. Also incredibly spooky. I'm not gonna look at that. That is too scary. Unliving. Oh, that's too cool and too scary for me. That is honestly amazing. And then here's the kitchen. Oh, this is a bit of a spooky kitchen. Like with the lights on, it's probably fine. But like this, it's spooky. Oh, those are spooky lights. No, these are spooky lights. That one kind of still got me. Oh! Was that the door? I think it was the door that just... Not the Banshee Scream. I know that the Banshee Scream is not the door. That's a certain person in my chat being a little need to pay cash then. That's a certain member of my chat being a bogly bogle / neg. What's that? Was that just something falling? Probably red. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright. I'm really scared because I'm guessing this means that the ghosts can also turn it on. But, that's cool. Oh, I don't... Alright, It's too scary. This map's too scary for me. I don't like that. I think I am gonna do, like... I think I'm gonna finish this here because I'm pretty sure it's a DO. I could technically have not had dots, but... I'm then going to play this map again, but with Friendly Ghost. Because my heart cannot take any more of this. But also, it's an incredibly cool map, and I want to look at it more.
Welcome back.
Okay, yeah, it was the agent. Oh, it is a really cool map, though. It's incredibly cool. Like, Alright, amateur. I'm gonna just do sprinting is infinite and player speed is as fast as I want. And then ghost friendly, where's friendly? Did I miss it? Or is that, oh that, yeah, friendly ghost. So it friendly ghost time. I'm probably I'm scared that I'll still get spooked if somebody tries to spook me, but that spooked me. The voice that I have, the voice that has been there for years. That voice suddenly decided to suddenly be spooken. So this is that the hallway? Like, back there, I think. Or is it that one? It's got two lights. Both of those are two. Oh, you see the camera there. Alright. Oh. Almost forgot to actually... I think in Friendly Ghost you can still... Oh, that's much nicer actually. That's much less scary. What weather was it before? Because it was orange. Was it also this weather? No, because that's... This weather is actually less spooky than the other weather. Anyway, I think in Friendly Ghost you can still, like, there is still a ghost, so it can still... You can still figure out what ghost it is, you just don't get any rewards for it. Even though I kind of wish you would. Alright. Now time to play the game without having the chance of losing. That actually scared me. Again. Like, not as much as the one when I was about to walk in the door, but that did still scare me. That still scared me. But I got my own music. Actually, I hope this is, like, royalty free. I don't know, it sounds like decently generic, but I'm not actually sure. I still have yet. Oh, that's really cool. I think before the ghost might have opened that, or it might have been opened by default, but I didn't know that could be closed and opened. Yeah, so this is... Oh, and there's also one here, so you can actually also loop it around this little aisle. That's really cool. Can you? No, you can't walk through that. You do need to open it. This one only opens in that direction. This is important stuff to know. Class. Oh, there's different places that the breaker can be. Oh, is the breaker already on? Oh yeah, of course, because the... Oh yeah, the cheetah was pretty good. It's still there. It's probably gonna be there for the rest of my measly life. But this is scary, right? This is not just me. Because I'm pretty sure these are live feeds. They're not just like photos with like film grain. Like this one obviously isn't just a photo, but it's not like just a GIF playing over and over again, right? A GIF. I've been attacked verbally too many times to say either GIF or GIF. Oh, you can actually use the phone. That's cool. Hi, yes. Insurance. A ghost. Thank. But those cameras, that's spooky, right? That's not just me. That's just spooky. Cause, like, imagine you're just in that room, and you suddenly see. Can you see the front door from there? Not really. Oh wait, actually, yeah, you can from this one. You just see the front door close all of a sudden, and the ghost walks through the hallway here. That would be absolutely terrifying. I would not be fine after seeing something like that. Huh. But that I would not. Oh, it's too scary. It's too scary. I don't know why my parents allow me to play these types of games. That's an odd sound. That's like a trombone or something. But yeah, if I'm ever playing this map and the breaker is on and this suddenly starts playing, I will pee someone's pants. And I can't, I'm not sure I'm legally allowed to say whose pants, but they will not be my own. Or maybe also my own. But someone will be decently unhappy with the cleanliness of that pants after such an event. Hey, it's a bone. I was gonna say a femur, but that's definitely not a femur. That's way small for it. It's a radius or an ulna, I'm guessing. I can never keep the two apart. But yeah, this is... They've got cars. And they've got mountain. They've got a car in a mountain. Very cool. Another car. Ooh, that's kind of a cool car. Like, this is also kind of a cool car. And this... Sunset Hotel? Motel. Motel. They've got a cactus. They've got their very own cactus. I don't know if they are in possession of the cactus, but they have a cactus. There is a cactus. Cactus on the premises. Oh, there's another one. Hi! I don't know if I like that. I'm very happy right now that I'm on Friendly Ghost. There's not really any... I'm probably not even going to try to actually figure out what the ghost is. Hold on. Did it close all of... Well, I mean, I only had that door, really. Can you do anything with the... Doing some scenes? It has like a button. Is the breaker still on? No. I'm going to put that back on. Because... yeah, that's right. It's not actually this one. So where is it? I'm definitely always the. Oh, hey, that's a mirror. I'm very much the person who forgets to check where the breaker is, because I usually just roam around without the breaker turned on. Oh, okay. This is sort of a storeroom, so that makes sense. Sidewinders. That's pretty cool. But once more, if I hear that suddenly appear out of nowhere, that sound, I will explode. And I'm not sure I'll be happy about it. Yeah, the breaker turned off. Again, not a djinn. Oh, it can actually make the sound, but it doesn't actually throw a can at. It would be cool, but then again, you know that somebody would fill the place up. Oh. Do I need to turn it off again? Alright. That's very useful to know in case that ever happens. Oh, hi. Mine goes, you better hope you're a woman or you're about to be, you know. There's some people, not me, but there's some people that are going to want to have a very, very, very big word with you. One of the largest of words. Alright, what did I just think again? Oh yeah, it's not a djinn because it's turning off the breaker all the time. The breaker is still on. What? But yeah, I really like this place so much. And I'm going to absolutely love watching people play this. And I'm probably never actually going to play it this map myself, because it's infinitely too... Huh. Wait, hold on. Women? Men? Also, that painting fell. But that's not the one that was there. Was that... Oh, was that one on the wall here, maybe? Or was it in the... Did it just order a can of soda? That is kind of cool. I can order a can of soda. Oh, is this one always on whenever the breaker is on? Because that would be a nice thing to just be able to tell by. I think it is. Yeah, I think that one just always is on when the breaker is on. And I think the cameras in the office probably are as well. Are there any more things I can play with here? Any doors, any buttons? Oh, I can waste fluids. I was not spooked by that one. Oh, I can take a... Oh. Oh, are they getting so excited? I can actually get something. Even no. They never do something like that, would they? But yeah, it's cool that there's a lot of buttons and stuff. Yeah, what sodas they got? Cosmic Cola, Cosmic Diet Cola, Mr. Sprinkle. We saw that before. We like Mr. Sprinkle. Turkey Snoods. Turkey Snoods? Turkish Nudes? I don't. As soon as I figure out what a turkey snood is, I will come back to you on that. Spectre, Mr. Sprinkle, Zest. I like the idea that Zest is just Zest. Would you like your turkey snood covered in zest? And then there is another custom color. Very interesting. I thought for a second that was a box. Is that supposed to be a fake brick? Or is it just, you know, does it just look like fake bricks because it's not actual brick? It's in a video game. They've got tea. They've got tea pills here. You can take tea to increase your tea count. And then chips, like crisps. A snood, the dangly thing on their face that gets longer when they are in the mood. I thought most species had that lower down than in the face. I was not aware of the name snood or of the placement of aforementioned snood. That's interesting. I never knew that. Also, when they get angry, aren't those just kind of the same things? You know? I like that they've got a drift here. A drift, because that's the I'm pretty sure that's the song from the piano, like when it, like at first it was, oh, Banshee. At first I believe that song was only if you got like the music box, but yeah, Adrift. I'm pretty sure that's the one from the music box and also from the pianos now. If you see a log one, you'd better hope he's angry and not the other thing. Ornery or horny? Both possible. Only one. Well, neither of them is really desirable, actually. I don't want a turkey being angry at me either. But out of the two. Oh, they've got... No, that's pretzel. I was going to say they got a croissant. They have not got a croissant. They got donuts and bagels. Apple pie? Is that apple pie? I'm not seeing any apple pie. No, there's... I thought for a second those were more bones. I was like, I already picked up the bone, right? Hi. Was that notebook thrown just now? The Trail to Tucson. Giorgio Vasari. I'm guessing these aren't like actual movie posters. But if they are, that's kind of cool. If they aren't, that's also kind of cool. Wait, you can't get very close to these. I don't know if Holz's is a real brand. I don't know if that's real food. Might actually be fake food. Might be somebody invented that food. Actually, pull tea. Oh, it's a good, like pull and then the drink tea. That took me a second. Shakes and malts, Sundays. What day is it today? Oh, is that... No, that's... cinnamon? Something pie. Cherry pie, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, that makes them look tasty. Is that one of those types of lights that's only there to make it look tasty? Chocolate chip. Oh, the chocolate chip cookies. I should remove myself from the premises before I consume them all without permission. Oh, there's still waffles on here. Huh. Because I'm trying to see if I can figure out what the story is that happened here. Because, like, yeah, it's what I assumed pretty quickly was, you know, all these cars are of people that passed here due to evil ghostness. Even though this is clearly a friendly ghost, you know. But all these cars are of people who passed here because, you know, evil ghost. Which would include the police, because the police aren't usually equipped to deal with spookies. And, you know, then I'm here to actually figure out what the spooky is. And then somebody's going to banish it from the diner, which is a kind of cool how that works out. Anyway, it's... The thing is, if these waffles are still here, then where are the bodies? Because, like, you know, I would have expected that this is like kind of like part of a sort of a like a place that hasn't been running in years, and somebody's like, hey, I heard there was a ghost there, and you're like, oh, ghosts? I happen to know one or two things about ghosts. So you go there and you catch the ghost. But then the question is, canonically, are you like hired by people to do that ghost? Probably gonna get money for it. So maybe somebody who would like want to start a new diner here. But also the fact that the waffles here are still seem quite fresh. There's no like flies or anything, and I feel like the syrup would probably eventually just droop. Oh, and the sundae isn't molten yet. Maybe it's a bit molten, but the cream is still decently, you know, upright. So I feel like that means that it, you know, whatever happened didn't happen that long ago. So then where are the bodies? Has somebody already had the time to remove them? That's... I don't know, it's probably not that, like, interesting of a question. They probably didn't even think about the stuff. And this probably... They would probably just be able to remove the bodies, I suppose. But, you know, it is really fun thinking about, like, what exactly is this? Because this is very environmental storytelling. And yeah, I wonder, because this seems like a sort of supply truck that would have been bringing stuff here, and they were like, oh, hey, is anybody here? And then they became less than living. This, because it's by the staff entrance, this would probably be, at least I believe, yeah, employees only. So that's the staff entrance. That would probably be the owner's car, and then there's, I think there's like some cars by the side. That one might just be a customer, and then there's like another one. There's a van here, right? There might be a supply van, or it might just be somebody who's eating there, and that's another car. And then I think, isn't there like, is there a window somewhere? I think, I feel like there was like another car somewhere further back there, maybe of one of the employees. And then what's the cactus doing here? How does the cactus fit into all of this? Where did the cactus come from? That's the real mystery. All in all though, I really love this map. It's way too spookly for me. I really love it because diners are usually like the place that you used in a show or something to show that the whole, you know, that everything is cool, and, you know, everybody's in a diner and they're just having fun, and it's a warm place, you know, pretty much always. But they've managed to turn it into a genuinely, like, it spooked me. I mean, a lot of things spook me, but this is very spookly. this makes me go wah, you know? This makes me go hold my breath until the spooks are gone. It's very well done. It's especially scary. I feel like this weather in general isn't as scary as, you know, other weathers. But it's for a diner. If you would have asked me what sort of a game would you expect a diner in or something like that, I would not have guessed that it was going to be in Phasmophobia. I would have said, for some reason, Trailmakers. But you know, there's a bunch of games that it could be in, but I was not expecting it to be in Phasmophobia, and still they made it work really well. I'm impressed. But yeah, I really like the map, and now I am actually going to 28% down. I am going to leave this map, and I am going to end the stream there, because I successfully caught 4 ghosts. I only just realized, like, at the second or something, I was like, huh, I am getting them. Oh, that's definitely not a demon, did not hunt, game is wrong. But I did get 4 ghosts, even though I was scared. And I haven't played it for a long time. I don't know if there's, like, other than the diner itself, if there are many different things that they added this update, or if that's just, you know, if that's sort of the thing, maybe like bug fixes or something. But yeah, I really like that diner. That's a really cool. It's a really cool map, and it's really well done. And as I say, it's too spooky for me. I probably won't be playing it much, but I will absolutely admire looking at people play it. That's 1 of 50. That's already more than I've got on Sunny Meadows and the farmhouse. Is that on both of the farmhouses, or is it just on... Yeah, both of the farmhouses. And there's a ranger for both of the parks or camps. Yeah. And this one's for Lighthouse. But yeah, that is really, really incredibly cool. I like that a lot. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream there. The first stream again in like 1.5 months, and I'm glad that I did it again, because I do want to stream. It's just I'm not good at planning, and I'm not good at remembering, and I'm a bit silly sometimes, not gonna lie. But I have returned the prodigal creature, and now I will return. I will leave. So yeah, I guess to the YouTube, check out the Twitch, check out the YouTube. For both of those, check out the absolute most hilarious of buttons. And you, in fact, they're actually funnier than me getting spooked before I even enter the building. They're funnier than that. I know it's hard to imagine, but they're pretty funny. And, that being said, I'm going to say farewell to all of the creatures who have observed the diner, and maybe see you next time. Bye bye.